Use the quadratic formula to solve 18y squared minus 7y equals 1. Before we use the quadratic formula, we need to get this in standard form, and what that means is getting the constant term on the left, because the quadratic formula works for any quadratic equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. We need all of the terms on one side and then the other side equal to 0 before we can apply the quadratic formula. So to move that 1 to the left, we're going to subtract 1 on both sides, and that gives us 18y squared minus 7y minus 1 equals 0. And now we're able to use the quadratic formula. In this case, a equals 18, b equals negative 7, and c equals negative 1. Let's try to use the quadratic formula without writing it down this time. In this case, we start off with the opposite of b, but since b is negative 7, the opposite of b is positive 7. So we start off with 7 plus or minus the square root of b squared. In this case, b is negative 7. Negative 7 squared is 49. And then minus 4 times a, which is 18, times c, which is negative 1. And this is all over 2 times a, which is going to be 2 times 18. Now let's look underneath that radical. We've got 7 plus or minus the square root of 49. And this is going to become a plus. These two negatives will cancel each other out. 4 times 18 is 72, and times 1 is still 72. So we've got 49 plus 72 under the radical. And in the denominator, 2 times 18 is 36. Now, underneath that radical, 49 plus 72 is 121. So we've got 7 plus or minus the square root of 121 over 36. And the square root of 121 is 11. So we end up with x equals 7 plus or minus 11 over 36. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at those two solutions separately. X equals 7 plus 11 over 36. Or x equals 7 minus 11 over 36. We're separating them out so we can do the arithmetic and simplify each of them on their own. Now, for the first one, 7 plus 11 is 18. So we've got 18/36, which reduces to 1/2. And then in the second solution, 7 minus 11 is negative 4. And negative 4/36 reduces to negative 1/9. So in this case, we end up with x equals 1/2, or x equals negative 1/9. And this is our final answer.